guys, I'm back today with a video that I wasn't planning on doing, but I also didn't know this was coming out. I don't know why I didn't know this was going to happen. I should have known it was going to happen, but I'm super excited about it anyway, and that is the new Natasha Denona Love Collection. So I don't know if she just called it the exact same thing as last year's, because I'm pretty sure the last year's Valentine's Day collection was the Love Collection as well. This year I got the whole shebang, and last year I actually didn't get any of it. I ended up getting the Love palette much later, like just recently, and I will be using it in an upcoming video when I compare it against the Alter Ego palette that came out to dupe it, to see if they are the same and what my thoughts are. If you guys want to see that, turn on notifications because it will be coming soon. I'm like, I'm sure that the palette is $25 on its own. I know that the lipstick is $25 on its own, and then I am actually not sure on the price of the palette. I'm going to put it down here in a second because I actually got the whole collection. For the whole collection, I paid $80 and got free shipping, so you can't beat that. And it got here like lightning fast. Crazy quick. But in any case, I'm going to show you guys the insides of each one of these. So this is the Love Cheek Duo, and you get both a cream blush and you get a highlight. Now the highlight, oh my goodness, this is like everything that dreams are made of. Okay, no, this reminds me of Tickle from Benefit. And actually, if I can find it in the next few minutes, I'll swatch them side by side because I'm pretty sure they're probably very close. Tickle was one of my absolute favorite shades. However, the smell of the Benefit palettes was like, I could not stand it. I just didn't like it. It was just too much and it didn't really dissipate. So that was kind of a qualm I had there. But this is the first time I've used a cream blush. I actually have to say I kind of enjoyed the experience. I think I could have used my regular cheek brush and it would have applied just as well. I used like an undampened, I know this is ridiculous. Who does this? I do this. I used an undampened beauty blender. So I think had it been wet, it would have been just like so much easier even, but it still applied really nicely. So that's what I've got on my cheeks, and then I did also use this almost as another blush, and then I put another Natasha Denona highlight just over the top. So that is what those two look like. I will be swatching them for you, and then the lipstick, which is in the shade Amorosa, and it's what I'm wearing on my mouth today. And it's actually different than I thought it was going to be, but it is beautiful. I really enjoy it. The texture is really good. I don't know why I always forget about Natasha Denona's lipsticks. They're like somewhere between Pat McGrath and Wayne Goss. So still in that luxury lineup of lipsticks, but very smooth, very creamy, very soft. More of a satin, kind of emollient type of lipstick. Definitely really nice, but as far as my favorite lipstick, it's just, you know, I would say probably might be in the top 10. Anyway, then the very last thing that I got was the lovely little palette here. It's got the 5 shades in it. Shades are literally You Are My True Love. I thought that was really cute. Now, I have a little couple of notes on this, which I will give you at the very end about each of these colors because they're kind of surprising on the eye, and then depending on how you apply it, I think they can look even different, but I'm going to give you my notes on that at the very end. And I did use one other thing today that was not Natasha Denona, but I was really wanting to try it, and that was the Give Me Glow Cosmetics Electric Unicorn. Now, this shade alone is $22. Now, that is steep. It is definitely one of the steepest ones I've seen out there. I didn't expect it to be the formulation that it is. This actually really reminds me of like the Terra Moon's Cosmetics, like Lunar Spectrum kind of shades, like all of those. I think they call those like the Iridescent Chameleons. Maybe, I could be wrong, but it's a whole line that they have. It's kind of a drier formulation, and it's more, I mean, iridescent is kind of the perfect word for it because it's very shifty. And in the video that I saw from Give Me Glow Cosmetics, it was just a lot different than I thought it was going to be. But it's not in a bad way. I really like these. It's not my absolute favorite formulation personally because I'm more into a foiled finish. And this is very shiny. But to get all the different shifts, you really have to go through a bunch of different lighting situations. But as far as shifts go, this has like every shift you can imagine. Like I see blue, I see green, I see pink, I see purple. I have like on the eye it looks goldish and orangish and pinkish a little bit. It's kind of crazy. This literally, it has a little bit of everything. So it's beautiful. I really enjoy it, but I wish that there would have been a smaller size made of this personally. Rather than paying $22, maybe we could have paid like $15 for a 26mm version of it. That's just my opinion there.
Your opinion's the one that matters.
Yeah, my opinion's the one that matters. Clearly, that's all the companies are out there listening to me right now.
I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Husband's gonna take a nap ski.
Husband's gonna take a nap ski. Wife wishes she was taking a nap ski right too.
Make me feel bad.
It's alright. You enjoy your nap.
Don't be hating on me.
I'm hating.
I'm so tired. I'm so sore.
I'm so tired. I'm so sore.
I love you.
I'm terrible at accents.
I am too. I'm terrible bad.
Yours was good. Yours is like very Boston-ish.
You guys a kiss?
Mm.
I've got my manties on. I don't mind
My
showing
husband's
your
in his
viewers.
manties, which is pretty much the best thing ever. He actually looks really cute in them. I might be biased. But he just got a haircut. I wish you would pop in so everybody could see your nice little haircut.
Yes. Yes. Pop in. Show your man ties off.
I'll cut your manties out, I promise.
There we go. Huh? Hammer.
This is my husband. He got the cutest little haircut. Like, look at his handsome faceums. I love it. I just called it a faceums. I have problems. I say weird stuff.
Yeah, it happens. Kiss.
Aw, your hair's so cute, though.
I'm glad. Enjoy the rest of
Oh,
your
I
video.
totally lipsticked and lip glossed him. Yes! In any case, he's going to nap, and I'm super jealous because your girl could always use a nap. So in any case, I'm going to swatch these, and I'm going to do this eye look, and then at the very end, I'm going to come back and give you my thoughts on all of the Natasha Denona items. Hey guys, I just wanted to take a second to pop in while I'm doing this, since I just found this out today. I may or may not be taking a little bit of time, personally. My oldest son has scoliosis. It's fairly severe, and it came on out of nowhere pretty much. So we found out today that he's going to have to see a pediatric orthopedic surgeon, so we're waiting for that referral to go through. They literally immediately pushed through his appointment because it is so bad, and he will have to have surgery. We don't know how that's going to go yet. We're still waiting for details. Obviously, we've got to have that consultation and find out what's going to happen. Now, I am the boys' stepmom, so I'm not their biological mother, and because of health restrictions being what they are right now, I'm not sure if I will actually be allowed, considering, you know, both his mother and, you know, my husband will be there for the appointment. So I'm hoping I'll be able to go, but I do not know, and obviously everyone's health has to come first before what we may all want, at least to me. So in any case, I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit that this is going on. This may affect what I'm doing here. I'd like to say it won't, but my children have to come first, obviously, 100%. So in any case, if you guys could just send, like, good vibes or prayers or thoughts or anything his way. He has a really hard time with, you know, doctors and hospitals and stuff like that anyway. And, you know, it's very scary. He's being good right now. He's handling it okay right now, but he usually does not handle it so well. So, and of course everything is more difficult because he is special needs. And so this is hard just because this is another challenge for him, and I really want everything to go well. Children's Hospital is incredible. They're one of the few places around here I like to donate to because I think that they really do a good job. And I know a lot of people that have been to them for all kinds of different things, and they have always gone above and beyond to take care of their patients and their families. So I am really glad that at least he will be taken care of in that capacity. So in any case, I'm sorry that is kind of a somber note to this video, but I want to give you guys a heads up because I may not be posting as much. And I will also say I am sorry I don't look like I did at the very beginning of this video because, like, I found out right after I got done recording this video and I was very stressed out, so I lay down for a little bit, so I've got CPAP lines and I cried some, so you know, that's just kind of the way that goes. Anyway, I'm going to do some swatches for you here in a second. I'm going to do this eye look, which looked much better when you see it earlier. I promise. It looks like, you know, like somebody cried in it and tried to clean it up and then tried to put a little bit more on so they could do this video. So anyway, if you want to see that after watching this, just keep watching. Alright, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and start swatching this. The very first shade in the palette is called You. The shades are gonna be You Are My True Love. So just so you know, this is the shade You. And I apologize, I'm still bruised from getting blood drawn. Texture-wise, this feels like a creamier version of Pat McGrath's Special Shades, literally. But it's kind of like got that flaky textured top kind of quality to it. And this is a really, what you guys are seeing is like a red to orange kind of pinkish shade. And in the pan, you also get a little, like a beautiful purple flip to it as well. R. And this feels like that creamy matte formula a little bit to me, and it may not be, but that's what it feels like. Now, in the camera, it's pulling more pink, and in real life, it looks more like kind of mauvey purple. This is the shade My. And this is a lovely kind of gray toned purple shade. It does have a slight pink tinge to it as well. It's not immediately apparent though. The shade True. And this is a beautiful kind of icy pink shade. A little bit of champagne to it as well. It's called Love. To be honest with you, every time I think of the word love, I always think of the person Love from the show You. And this is a really nice kind of red toned pink satin shade. A slight hint of orange to it as well. But that is the whole palette. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the lipstick. This is called Amorosa. And that's a beautiful kind of pinky nude. Some slight brown. And it's a little hint of gray to it as well. This is the shade Pink Coral. I apologize, I've not ever swatched a cream blush before, so I didn't expect it to be like... This is the Pink and Golden Champagne Duochrome Highlight, is what they called it. Kind of a mouthful, but this is what it looks like. It is gorgeous. I think this would be beautiful on the eye as well. It's very soft, but it's a beautiful kind of pink and gold shifting shade with a small bit of like that lilac-y purple underbase, I kind of feel. Then from comparison, I wanted to put Tickle beside it. This is literally the exact same shade, you guys. So, if you have the Benefit palette that has Tickle in it, or if you just have Tickle in general, these are dupes. Literal dupes. Yeah, it's crazy. Maybe this is slightly more peach undertoned, but it doesn't look like it when you move it. So in any case, if you already have that, maybe skip on this. Unless you don't like scented products, then definitely go for this. I'm gonna swatch. I picked up way too freaking much of, and it's called Electric Unicorn. And I don't know if you can see it as I'm turning my finger, probably not. Oh, this is gonna flake everywhere, you guys. Ooh, because I picked up way too much. I'm just gonna try and spread it all out. Like, I went like I normally would into a dry shadow. Holy crap. So you guys are seeing that really yellow kind of pinkish shift, and I'm seeing a really bright purple, green, and blue shift. I really hope I'm able to show this in pictures or video or something. I'm trying to turn my finger so you guys can see it, and I feel like it's just not happening here. That is the shade that is from Give Me Glow Cosmetics, and one that reminds me of the Terra Moons collection that is that kind of drier but extremely shifty, crazy, you know, flipping shadows that they have. And hopefully with, you know, some turning and movement you can kind of... Ooh, hang on. Oh, look at that. You can kind of see the color changes that are really apparent in person and less easy to capture in camera. But that is everything I used today. Alright, I am back. I have my eyeliner on, I have my mascara on, and I have tried all of the things and I have thoughts for you guys. So first things first, I have to say that this little palette is so nice. It's like a beautiful capsule that kind of is a takeaway from that Love palette that she did last year. I like this maybe even a little bit better. I think that the formulas in here are just fantastic. It was just like butter. Every single shade was just phenomenal, in my opinion. Now, here's something important to note and that I think is really interesting and wonderful. This shade right here is actually much more diverse than you guys will probably even be able to tell from this video. So it looks kind of like a light purple, maybe a slightly pinky purple, and it is exactly that. Now, I think you can use it in a couple different ways. If you use it very sparingly and very lightly, it is more pink. If you go a little bit heavier, it is more purple, and I am here for that. The rest of the shades are really pretty. This is more of just like a satin. I mean, yes, it's nice. It's a different texture, so that's cool. This shade, I really wish, and I at this point, I really need to find one. I think if I had eyeshadow like glue or base that was stickier, this would be even more incredible. This reminds me very much of a Pat McGrath shade, to be honest. So it's interesting that they're starting to kind of transcend each other at this point. I think that this would work really well with like Pat McGrath's Divine Rose collection, or her Ritualistic Rose, or her new one, or the Risque Rose. I think that there's a shade in one of those that is very, very similar to this. And you guys can't really tell in this video, maybe a little bit, but it is actually very shifty. It shifts from like a lavender purple to like an orangey pink shade. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. I like the texture of it. It's very comfortable on the eye, and I'm happy with that. Then when it comes to the Love Cheek Duo, I didn't want to get it. I did want to get it. I mean, like in a bougie way, of course I wanted to get it, but I don't need it, so I didn't want to get it. But this is beautiful. I think her cream blush is really nice. It's definitely something I kind of want to delve into a little bit more. I'm going to use a wet beauty blender next time, but I do think if you have a stiff blush brush, I think that'll work just as well for picking it up and depositing it on your cheeks. But I do think a wet beauty blender is probably the way to go for that. But it is gorgeous. It applies so naturally and just gives you a beautiful flush. And this right here, I am creepy into it. You guys, I'm creepy into it. So there's that. And then the lipstick, or just the color, I think will look really flattering on most skin tones. If you have a really deep skin tone, like very, very deep, I think it may wash you out. However, if you want to use this like in the center of your lip, I think it would be beautiful that way. I could be wrong too. Maybe, like, I like to layer lipsticks, so it may work in that aspect for you as well. But overall, I definitely think that this collection was a win. She did a great job. Thanks a lot, Natasha Denona, because I wasn't going to buy anything. It was so funny. I was like, all right, we've made it through Black Friday, we made it through Christmas, we made it through all the biggest buying times, and I'm like, and now's my time to like chill out and use what I got. And everybody is putting out some wonderful, beautiful, amazing, romantic, I was thinking of the movie Just Go With It, sorry. Gorgeous stuff for like Valentine's Day or just starting off the year, and you're killing me, so stop it. Stop it. But in any case, it is enjoyable and it is fun. I love trying stuff, and that's kind of like a problem. But in any case, I guess I'll just keep selling stuff and buying stuff and keep trying stuff. So in any case, if this video was helpful to you guys at all, make sure you leave a comment down below, like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell for future updates, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.